duplo core, duplo quad. Sit down, yeah. The lucky people have a few bits of business to do. We're going to start right now. First, I'd like to call up, as he's catching his breath, Iona Nathan Jr. to start the first bit of business, which will be Jeremiah Beer's adoption into the lucky people.
The wife. Like the boo. Wow. Name's Elliot Nathan Jr. I am the wolf hunter. House of the wild goose. I tell my young one, say it loud, say it proud. We are Lusky Boo. This is my sister, Emma Star Shaw. My mom is Doreen Maiden. Maiden name is Hayward. It was one of Mom's last wishes to adopt her great-grandson, my great-nephew. Mom was supposed to do it herself, but she couldn't quite do it. Mom finally passed a year ago tomorrow. Just a little backstory about Mom. She lived to be 79. She was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and several other health issues at a very, very young age. Raise your hand if you know my mom. Raise your hand if you've seen my mom dance. Can you tell my mom had rheumatoid arthritis? Every day she hurt. When we dance, when she sees her great-grandson and her kids dance, it did something to her spirit. It lifted her, and there was nothing me and Dad could do to keep her from the dance floor. It took us a lot of effort to keep her off the dance floor, and she got her way. You know, Mom, she got her way. And that's what we loved about Mom, was her spirit. She hurt every day, but she still came out and represented our people, our wolf clan, our house, our friends, and our family. She loved everyone, and everyone loved Mom. When this young man was born, I think he was number 17 of great-grandchildren and 16 grandchildren. But from day one, from the time he was able to walk and carry a drum, we knew he was Lusky Boo. I knew I was going to help raise him as Lusky Boo, because I am his uncle. I'll teach him how to dance. I'll teach him how to drum. I'll teach him a lot of things. Jeremiah, he's of Alaskan and Hawaiian descent. He has a Hawaiian name, Kaui Kiorani. Can I do that? Yes. Or Cowie. You hear a lot of us call him Cowie for short. It is a great honor to be asked to adopt Jeremiah. into the lucky booth. My nephew, Jeremiah's dad, Jerome Nathan, this young man has done so much work for his son, for our people, for our community, for his family. This young man was once the little boys and little kids that you see out here today. And he's grown into a magnificent young man. And the Killer Whale clan, they're pretty lucky to have Jerome. It is my honor and my privilege to adopt my great nephew, our honor to adopt our great nephew, Jeremiah, into the wolf clan. I'm going to hand the microphone over to my sister. She has a few words to say. Yes. Okay.
As Junior mentioned, Jeremiah's dad has put a lot of work into this. One of the things that isn't talked enough about in the modern reclamation of our culture is the role of the father's side. We are a matrilineal society, and there's a lot of focus on that. And I wanted to impress upon everybody that Jerome has done what a father in Tsimshian culture is to do, is to put all of the effort he can into supporting, funding, putting the name onto his son. That's a father's job. And then we will reciprocate to him for doing that for our clan members. It's really important. This is why we do adoptions when people come, married in who aren't Tsimshian, so the children will have both sides. It's truly important. So I'm really proud of Jerome for this today. And so we're going to put his name on him now.
I'll do my quick speech later, but I want to introduce the 3 clan members that will be representing the 3 clans. I got Ilea Walker for the Ganhara. I asked my Auntie's blessing, Auntie Theo and Marcella. If you guys are here, raise your hand real quick. Oh, right there. I did ask them to stand, but it's kind of tight. But my Auntie Theo and my grandmother Doreen Nathan were cousins. They're very close. Every time I went back home to Mount Lacatla, my grandma was so happy to see all her cousins. It warmed her heart. Ilea Walker was adopted by Marcella and Auntie Theo, made her Ganhara, but she's actually Elliot Nathan Sr.'s niece from the Haida side. And so this is a full circle for me and my China, my Nani, and I really wanted to point that out for her as well. I have Michelle Nathan, as for the Luxkey, to represent the Luxkey. She got adopted by Mary Terry. I seen Cecilia here earlier that helped with that. I just wanted to point that out that all these 3 women, including my sister Adriana, she's District Wada. She represents Joe and Bobby Hyanga. My mom and I were adopted by Joe and Bobby. My Auntie Bobby's right there. We want to make sure that I touch each house in each part of this to make sure that our whole family is involved, and these are his aunties that helped me raise him as well. All right.
Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow. Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow. Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow, Scooby Dow.
If you guys can stop real quick, put his name on. And you guys can say it with me. Scooty bow.
Scooty bow.
Scooty bow.
Scooty bow.
Scooty bow.
Scooty bow.
Means little wolf. Little wolf.